To you, the garden is a peaceful patch of dirt. To the insects moving in, it is a sovereign territory ripe for extraction, and they are currently executing a highly coordinated invasion. These pests do not wander aimlessly until they happen to bump into a tomato leaf. They navigate using a precise biological GPS system driven by semiochemicals, invisible chemical highways that guide them directly to your crops. This cross-section diagram shows how chemical highways operate. Airborne scents move fast, acting as an initial beacon. Then, ground-level scents guide them block by block. Combining these streams, the invading force locks directly onto your most vulnerable plants. If you know how this invisible chemical navigation network operates, you can predict the enemy's movements. You can dismantle the invasion before a single leaf is chewed. The standard human response to this precision strike is a bottle of synthetic pesticide. Applying these harsh chemical sprays is a crude, scorched earth tactic. You coat the entire ecosystem in poison to eliminate a fraction of the insect population. These sprays cause mass casualties among your allied units, poisoning the honeybees, the helpful ladybugs, and predatory wasps that actively maintain the health of the soil. To secure the territory without destroying it from the inside out, we must stop fighting the physical bodies of the insects. We have to attack their communication networks. This is your primary defensive countermeasure, a strategic border fortification using companion plants, specifically mentha or mint. These plants operate as biological munitions factories. Every hour of the day, they pump out heavy concentrations of volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. On this tactical map, mint VOCs function as an aggressive physical signal pulsing outward from the perimeter. When pests' delicate chemical pathways encounter this dense barrier, the exact trails they rely on to navigate are instantly scrambled by the chaotic frequency. A simple, low-maintenance leaf is actively performing electronic warfare. It alters the invisible geography of the soil and shields the crops behind it. Let's look at the exact moment the insect infantry physically hits that neon green wall. When a pest enters the perimeter, the mint's volatile compounds make direct physical contact with the insect's external cuticle and their highly sensitive olfactory receptors. Here, the antenna receptor is entirely flooded. Concentrated mint compounds physically block the smaller vegetable molecules from entering the sensory system. It acts like a military radio jammer. The clean radar signal is blasted with massive, chaotic white noise, rendering the receiver useless. The target host plant is erased from the insect's biological GPS. All they receive is a wall of sensory static, a chemical overload that their nervous system interprets as an immediate threat. The mint doesn't need to kill a single bug to be effective. It secures the perimeter by hacking their biology and destroying their capacity to navigate. Once their chemical GPS drops offline, the strict military formation of the insect army instantly collapses. You can see the physical breakdown right here. The infantry lines dissolve. Without a clear signal to follow, the soldiers scatter aimlessly, spinning in tight, confused circles over the dirt. When fresh reinforcements arrive at the border, they intercept the same scrambled signal. Instead of finding a vulnerable food source, they detect a high threat zone and actively redirect their march away from the area. Defeating this invasion doesn't require a mass casualty event or a flooded chemical zone. You win by orchestrating a total navigational collapse. This electronic warfare architecture underpins an ancient, systemic biological defense network. Looking at this 3D schematic of the entire garden, you see the full arsenal. Garlic emits a protective dome of allicin to disrupt host recognition. Marigolds radiate thiophenes down into the soil to paralyze nematodes. And dill projects specific signals into the sky, calling in aerial support from predatory wasps. True power over your land is grown by understanding and manipulating nature's invisible chemical highways, not bought in a bottle of toxic spray. By dropping brute force attacks and deploying biological electronic warfare, any gardener can turn a vulnerable patch of soil into a self-defending force.